Hi folks, welcome back to our channel. I'm Luke.
And I'm Dan.
This time we have a video for you on a soil amendment. This one smells like a fish warehouse. What is it?
Fishbone meal.
Yeah, and it looks like this. Just finely ground fishbone meal. And so we're going to tell you how we use it. We're going to tell you the NPK values, what it's made out of, what you use it for, when you use it, how much to use it, when to apply it, maybe how to tell when you need it, what plants to use it on, and that kind of thing, and where to buy it. So let's get to it.
All right.
Dad, what can you share with folks about fishbone meal?
Well, this is probably one of the more common amendments that home gardeners use because it's got a good amount of nitrogen and phosphorus in it. And
so it's a combo, kind of a combo.
So this particular one brand that I get that we use in our potting mix is a 4% nitrogen and 17% phosphorus and 0 potassium. So it makes a good fertilizer, especially, the phosphorus is for your root growth, for anything that, you want a nice root system. Everything you grow in the garden needs a good root system. So this works as a really good fertilizer amendment for that.
Quickly, what it is made out of?
It's just ground up fish bones. This is a little bit coarser. You can buy it in like a micronized form.
So it's like flour, very fine.
Yeah, and it's quicker to break down and to go away. Which I like to keep it around a little longer and not have to apply it as often.
And so this is a slightly flaked version?
It's a little bit coarser. It's not, chunky or anything, but it's got some pieces in there.
Yeah, so I get that to focus there for you. The other question is, when do you use it? Or when?
That's going to be probably the best time to use it would be in the springtime, just a while before you plant, early spring. If you put it on in the fall, it's just a lot of it, the nutrients going to leach out with the rain and the snow.
During the winter?
So during the winter time. So you probably want to use this in the spring. And of course, if you're down in Florida or somewhere like that where it's warmer, you're on your own because that's a totally different climate down there. And I've never gardened in Florida. So put it in ahead of time anyway, so it has time to start breaking down.
All right, so how much do you typically apply?
That should all depend on the soil test, but I never test my soil, never have tested soil. Just kind of watch the plants and see what they need. And this here, being that it's a little bit of nitrogen and a whole lot of phosphorus, if you're not getting blooms like you should on your tomato plants or your flowers, you'll want to put this in there because phosphorus is for blooms and for your roots. And so, especially for your tomatoes where you want a good crop of fruit on that plant, you want to use some bone meal, some fish bone meal. And I like fish bone meal more than just regular bone meal. There's more goodies in there, more minerals and things in there than just the regular bovine bone meal. It's usually a little bit more expensive, but it's a better product.
Yeah, and so you would just sprinkle it on lightly and work it in?
Yeah, just sprinkle on lightly. And it all depends on how, what plant you're putting it on. Like,
it's going to need
if you're trying to grow a giant tomato, you might want to put a little bit more on there just to give it enough, a really good root system and get you a good mega blossom on there. But you can also overdo it because it's got nitrogen in it. So if you're going to put too much nitrogen on a giant tomato plant, you're not going to have a big tomato. I'll guarantee it. So you don't want to do that.
So what example crops would you amend, especially with this fishbone meal?
Well, you could use this for your root crops. That'd be good for your root crops. Your carrots, potatoes, all that kind of thing, parsnips, whatever you grow, root crop.
Would you put it on your onions?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's, you'll see that on one of our videos. It was probably in the mix that I drilled a hole with a drill bit.
Yeah, our super fast onion planting method.
Yeah,
forget nibblers.
It worked great. And then we just poured in the amendment mix right around the green plant. And it was terrific.
Hey, we might actually make some of that mix up and sell it in the store for setting your onion plants with.
That'd be good because it worked awesome.
It's so easy and fast.
Huge onions, and it was a really good deal.
Yeah, I'll put some links up in the corner of the screen here. Watch for them, and where you can see those videos. And so, how would you tell if a plant needs it? Would you ever top dress it and apply it after the spraying, or is it that just kind of a futile effort?
Oh yeah, you can. Sure, because your heavy feeders are going to be needing they kind of use up a lot of the stuff in the soil early on, and then as the season goes on, they start just kind of lagging and just flagging. It's not looking too good. Kind of losing vitality. And so you could put this on there to give them a little boost. Another good thing is if you got bulbs, like flower bulbs, this would be really good to put on in the fall, just so that the bulb can expand during the wintertime and be ready to bloom in the spring. That's probably one of the most common ingredients in a bulb type fertilizer for your flower bulbs. It works really good for that. And of course, you can, if you want to know where to get it, just get it supplementorganics.com. And
there'll be a link in the description down below this video.
Yeah, and we'd be very happy to send you some and help us out and help you out.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video on soil amendments and how to use them. If you'd like to get some, just visit our website. The link is down in the description below. We'd be happy to ship you some. If you have questions, leave them down in the comment section below. We'll try to answer them as fast as we can. Also, if you're a subscriber, we thank you. If you're not, we don't thank you. No. If you're not, please subscribe. And we'd really appreciate that. It helps us to grow as a channel and expand our efforts and everything. So always remember, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.